Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So if you've seen the last video, we went out to Westmac Ranges trying to find some water and didn't really have much luck. So today we're still out west of Alice Springs, just outside town, and definitely looks like they've had some rain. So yeah, it's not sure whether there's any water on the tracks or whatever, but there's definitely been a heap of water flowing down the hill, so chances are we're gonna have some washouts and stuff to attend with, but we'll see how we get going. But hopefully it's a little bit better than the last video. But yeah, we'll crack on and get going. We've come out to our first little hill, and this is kind of what I meant by the water flowing through here. Doesn't seem like much, but this is level with, like, this is the level, and we're going to go up that, but I can already see in there. Doesn't seem like much on camera, but there's been a heap of water flowing down that hill. So there's been a heap of water flowing down that hill, and it's kind of washed out that rock area. There usually is some loose stuff around there, but it's going to be interesting. So we'll keep it in 4-wheel drive high and see how we go, but definitely looks like it's going to be a bit of a... Alrighty, so first little obstacle on the track, it's going to be this hill. It doesn't seem like much on camera, but it's a near vertical climb. That's a bit loose there, but thankfully the water flow has kind of taken all the really loose stuff off the road, so it should be a bit easier to climb, but the vertical angle is going to be the issue, but we'll see. Definitely is an amazing spot, like so close to town. Like just where these houses are here, you go over that hill there and you're getting into the suburbs of Alice Springs, and it's like 10 k's into town. But there's the water storage tank for this area, but like just the views. This is the outer edge of that same suburb, but this track, I'm pretty sure is a walking track and mountain bike track, but it goes on for ages. So we'll keep getting down here and see what else we can find. Go to our first little junction. Now I know this track off to the left goes up here. Doesn't go very far. I mean, we'll take that one for now, and then we'll double back and come back down to this track. I think this one's the one that keeps on going for a while, but it's definitely some really good views here. Now, if you've seen previous videos, you'll see that like we don't have really aggressive all-terrain. It's It's what comes factory on Hiluxes. And like stuff like this, we've had no real issues. I didn't even break traction, maybe slightly a little bit on these parts, but nothing really major. It's done the job for what we do. That's where the track comes out. We're at the top of the hill at the moment, but it ends up down in here. So we'll keep going down the track, but we'll have to come back up the track and go back to that fork in the road to continue out further west. Now most of the time they just use this for a walking track, but I have seen a fair few motorbikes in here, and motorbike riders and mountain bikes, and even a few side-by-sides getting up into the hills. Just being so close to town, it's a good little spot to get to. Oh, we're not too far from here, which is good for us. It's a bit tight, but being the fact that it's mainly used as a walking track, kind of it does that. This little spot here is always my worry when I come into here. I've got to get so close to the edge there, being the fact that it's bloody bush here, and you got that drop off there on the other side, and drop off there on the other side. So we'll get down the bottom, and we'll get down the bottom, turn around, go back up to that fork in the road, and we'll pick up from there. Alrighty, so got back to the fork in the road. Well, going down here, I've never been down this way, so it'll be interesting. I reckon there's with these hills there'll be a bit of washouts and some ruts in the track we'll have to tackle, but okay, so not a track. Luckily didn't get too far down it before I realised, but if you follow it around up to the top there, it's a motorbike track. It looks like a track on the maps, but you can't get through with a four-wheel drive to meet up with the rest of the track, so we have to take this other road here. We'll get down there and see how we go with this one. Definitely don't get views like this every day. With the amount of rain that we've had lately, everything's really green, which is good. So you can follow these ranges out. Let's see out, follow out to the Westmac Ranges, further out to where we were previously, but just for reference, like over there in the distance, so just here, that's that water tower that we started out at. It's not very far, but it's taken us a little while to get here. We've just done a complete loop of the end of the suburb there, but it does look like there's some nice tracks in there, so we'll even from up here, you're not really going to see it well on the camera, but they do lead out into here, so we'll get down in and see where it takes us. So this is where a bit of a natural causeway comes through. Good look of it, and it's had a bit of water flowing through it, which is good. Like you got down here, that'll all settle into here, and then coming down from that way will all settle down into here and just flow naturally through the middle of the road. But I think we're right near the edge of the suburb again, and hopefully find another track to keep going down. Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna leave that one there. Just goes to show that even really close to town here in Alice Springs, there is full driving around, so